this. Ugh. That's better. That's better. Okay, let's see. Shuffle these a few times. The 11th of December, 2024. Sacrifices. We've been getting that out a lot. Somebody must be thinking of doing one of those New Year's resolutions at the end of the year. Putting something on the burn pile. Something from the past may be coming back. With Mother's Milk here, it could be something, maybe you're getting into something that you used to be interested in. Something like that's not bad for you, I'm getting though. A hobby maybe, I don't know. Could be playing hockey, I don't know, whatever it is. Maybe you're using that to replace something. Good morning there, Firewoman. Thank you very much. This is like a great tower though, whatever this is, or it's going to be, but you're gonna make a game out of it. I'm getting New Year's revolution off of this or whatever. Somebody gonna replace something with something old that used to bring them a lot of happiness. I don't know, like a sport or something, maybe anything that's not bad for you. I'm getting. This is what somebody's trying to do, whether it be the cigarettes or something. But you're prepared because you know it's going to be a tower, whoever you are, because it always is. I'm getting this isn't the first time you tried this, and it's good to start preparing for it now. I would say even do it like 2 weeks before New Year's or whatever day you want to do it, just whatever. Holocaust, because I don't know, a lot of people, they do that, and then on New Year's they go out and they drink and whatever, they ruin it before it even starts, you know what I mean? Holocaust here is, oh, I shouldn't have said that. Now there's going to be a long disclaimer on there, but whatever, this is just the tower, okay, is what this is. At the bottom of the deck, let's get 3 guiding hippie cards. Your third eye could be guiding you to do this, whatever it is, even if it's just like watching what you put into your body. Let's see what else we got here. Okay, this is another one with the third eye. The burning bush is like Holy Spirit is with you on this one, whatever this is you're trying to burn or sacrifice. Looks like it's gonna burn up in this tower. The tower could just be like anxiety. I don't know, when quitting smoking, that's a really hard one, I know, because I've tried that one. I have quit smoking, but I've slipped up, I'm not going to lie, like since I've had a smoke here or there, or whatever, but I don't smoke cigarettes like I used to smoke like every day, like a pack or whatever. Centering the present is, this is presently going on. This is what I'm getting. Somebody's maybe like, yeah, why wait until like New Year's? I can do this like this week. As long as you don't have anything like too like hectic to do, why not? Because I don't know, when people do it on New Year's is like one of the worst days to do it, I think, because a lot of people go out and drink that night, and drinking right away makes you weak, right? So it's the tower. So maybe get the tower with over and then enjoy New Year's. You know what I mean? I don't know. It's just what I'm thinking. Let's put that there. Let's see what we got here. Let's find out what this tower is. I'm getting New Year's right. For some of you, I know that's what it is, but for everybody, it's going to be a little different. The underlying energy is the tower, great upheaval. This is your third eye's guiding you into this tower, though. So this isn't something that really, might catch you by surprise, but Spirit's guiding you to walk into this tower. This could be, you could be in a relationship, or you could be dealing with a couple, thinking practically about something with the Queen of Pentacles here. Queen of Pentacles can be like the matriarch of the family. They can be like somebody who's single, somebody who, yeah, they're independent. And then there's some dealing with somebody in a relationship, possibly. This is looking to the Queen of Pentacles eyes. This Queen of Pentacles could be trying to give something up. Queen of Pentacles can be anybody. You're thinking practically about it, though. Let's get one on this tower. Okay, something from the past. This is something that that has maybe plagued you to. It could be cigarettes. Like I say, some people start smoking in really, really young ages. That's a real hard one to get rid of. Like really hard to get rid of. And then, like, really, 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 I know a guy, I worked with an old guy who quit for like 20 years and he still wakes up and feels like he has to have a cigarette. Like, that's an addictive substance, okay? Like really addictive. Six of Cups is, yeah, this is something from the past. This is scorpionic energy, maybe even good memories of the past. You could have good memories of this. Maybe every good memory you have, you remember, oh yeah, I had a smoke in my mouth or whatever. It was, but that it wasn't the smoke that was making it a good moment. Just remember that. Let's see. Centering the present. King of Wands. This is like creative outside the box thinker. Maybe you're tackling this in a creative way this time. This is like yeah, you can the way you attack getting rid of an addiction or something, especially if it's a physical substance, is it's all about how you do it. If you make it fun, it's a lot better than if it's like you feel like you gotta fly yourself out into the Nunavut and like get somebody to chain you to a tree for 2 weeks. You know what I mean? This is King of Wands here. So whoever you're doing this creatively, presently is the right way I think to handle it. You don't have to be a King of Wands. You could be dealing with a King of Wands. It's a creative, outside the box thinker. This could be blocking your happiness. This is maybe the way you're looking at it. Maybe you shouldn't look at it that way. 20. This is a reckoning, though. I'm getting God is behind you on this one, adding up to 20, divine judgment. Maybe you've been feeling guilty about this, whatever it is, and that's being obedient. So God's always going to be behind you on that. The Queen of Pentacles is you're thinking practically about it though. The burning bush is to me is God guided you into doing this. So this is putting your swords down. Like you're not gonna fight it anymore. This is like, okay, you win. Five of Swords. Shiva, the pillar of fire, is also your third eye is wide open, guiding you. Maybe you want to focus more on your spirituality and your truth. This is a truth that you've been enlightened to here. Is yeah, this is something that's got to go. Um, let's get one on this truth. Maybe you learned some other truth. Okay, you could have learned the truth that somebody was maybe love bombing you or something. Maybe you were love bombing yourself. Maybe you were always making excuses of like, oh yeah, I know, but today's not the day or whatever. Maybe you were always making excuses. With the Page of Cups reverse, could be like your inner child, like always finding a way for you to do like mental gymnastics into why you shouldn't quit. You know what I mean? And this is believe me, I know I can do this all that's like I can do this for like years and years and years until you realize that you're doing this to yourself, you're never gonna quit, right? Because there's always the inner child that that when you want something from your mom and you come up with a million different ways like how you why you should get it or whatever, like your inner child, it can come up with shit like that for years. You know what I mean? You need to think practically about it. Like you're adulting now. The Queen of Pentacles is like thinking practically about things. No, no, no. Don't listen to that. Like it's good to listen to your inner child sometimes, but this is not that one of those times. Let's get one on the heart of the situation. Okay, heartbreak. This could cause heartbreak. Maybe the reason why you started whatever this was a band-aid for heartbreak. Maybe it was something that was like a temporary fix, but it's done in what its job long ago. It's time for it to go. This is the challenge, is to get a different perspective. Sometimes that could be the most challenging part. The hangman can also be being stuck until you find out the truth. I'm thinking you already know the truth. It's just, are you willing to accept it? The hangman here, you could be challenged by a Pisces. You don't have to be. The heart of the situation is heartbreak. Is you're worried if you get rid of this, is the heartbreak going to come back? It most likely is. If you were just using like a substance to put over a band-aid over heartbreak, the heartbreak's always going to be there, right? It's just you never escape the heartbreak. You just covered it up. And the heartbreak you're going to still have to deal with. This is what you need to go in and find the wisdom that heartbreak was meant to teach you. And once you do that, then you can get rid of the heartbreak. But until you do that, that heartbreak's going to be with you forever. You're just masking it. You're covering it over. Four also is the heart of the situation is you're taking control now. Four is the emperor. The emperor takes control. The emperor tells the four armies where to go, and they go. They listen to the emperor, right? So you're taking your control back. The challenge is getting a different perspective besides your inner child that's always like, yeah, I know, but you know what? It's like, yeah, you can come up with those for years and years and years. You're never going to quit if you keep on listening to that inner child. The inner child's good for a lot of things, but that's one thing it's not good for. What's the hangman here? Let's get one on the hangman. The challenge position, yeah, black magic. This is like literally, if this is like an addiction like cigarettes, I would have to say cigarettes is like one of them. I would put that in the book of like black magic, man. When you look at how many people have died from cigarettes and like that, and they go around every day, arresting crack dealers and shit and throwing them in jail for life, but they still have these cigarette companies going and killing like how many freaking citizens of whatever country you're from every year. How the hell can they justify that? You know what I mean? And not only that, they get you to pay the most ridiculous prices for them. It's like not only are you paying to kill yourself, but they make you pay outlandish prices to kill yourself. It's like unreal. It's like, to me, if that's not black magic, I don't know what the F is. This is definitely black magic here. 13, and it equals death is a challenge. You're challenged by death. Something that's killing you. Like, it's literally killing, shortening your lifespan. Every breath you take, every move you make. I'll be watching you to see if you're dead. See, another 5 minutes? I don't know. That's what I mean. Like, how can they get away with that? And everybody else is like put on like the guy selling weed down the street is like, whatever, you're the devil. You know what I mean? Like, meanwhile, you can go into any gas station and like, there it is. It's like, now they got to cover that shit up. But really, everybody knows it's there. Subatomic consciousness is somebody is waiting for something. You're waiting for something. What are you waiting for? Subconsciously, your brain is just waiting for you. Your brain has been ahead of this. Like they're like, okay, finally you're figuring out what the rest of us has been saying. Your body's been telling you this for how long? Now your brain is finally, oh my God, wait a minute, maybe they got something here. Maybe that's why we can't walk up the stairs without puking every time. I don't know. This is like, you're thinking practically about this now. You're looking at the evidence and you're ready to go over it. Don't do it because of a special day. Do it because you want to make your life better. What do we got in the past? Opa. Okay, in the past you could have discovered this truth. You could have taken this head of this tobacco company and been, yeah, why the hell am I paying to kill myself? This is the stupidest freaking thing that anybody's ever done. Like, I don't even get I don't even get any pleasure out of smoking, really. I just do it because I have to. You know what I mean? Like, at least one time it might have gave me pleasure. I don't know. I don't think cigarettes ever really did, though. That's another thing. It's like, at least when you're doing one of the bad ones or whatever, you do get some pleasure out of that sometimes. Cigarettes, it's like, I don't know. It's just something you do, right? In the present moment, that's why I would call it black magic. How could you get somebody to spend that much freaking money their whole life? They could probably fucking quit their job and everything and basically to kill themselves. That's not black magic. Like I say, I don't know what the hell is. In the present moment, you're taking a step back and you're soaking all this in. The Four of Swords is taking a step back. Lord, rest from strife. This is resting from strife. You're thinking about this. Rest. That's another thing. If we're talking about the cigarettes thing, it's like, why do you always gotta feel like you gotta rush somewhere and rush and do it? It's that feeling of that, like you need that next nicotine hit or whatever. It's like you always feel like you're in a rush or you gotta go somewhere, or you gotta do something. You don't need to do shit. You definitely don't need to buy another pack of cigarettes. This is like you protecting yourself from that train of thinking, that mental trap that addiction traps you into thinking, oh, I gotta do it. You don't gotta do anything, okay? This is 11. You're the judge of your life. This is 11, justice, Libra energy. You're protected. Your brain tells you what to do, not no substance, okay? That's the way it should be. You see what? Maybe your head did tell you what, or the substance was telling you what to do, but that's not your head anymore. You took that head and you got your real head on it. What do we got in the future? Opa. How's this gonna look in the future? Okay, the devil's gonna tempt you. Of course, this is gonna happen in the future. As soon as you decide to do anything that's gonna better your life, This guy's gonna jump out of the woodwork and do the Running Man with his two little bitches there and tell you about all how much fun it was. It's like, okay, yeah, but was it really? Was it really? Like, I don't know. I call bullshit there, Big Red. I'm just saying, yeah. But then Dr. Death comes by and says, yeah, but you know what? And then, yeah, because you're working with Dr. Death. If you're quitting an addiction, definitely, that's the time when you're working with Dr. Death, because you're putting something to rest. You're getting rid of something. You're killing off part of the old man or old woman or whatever you identify as. You're killing off like that part of you that displeases not only displeases you and Most High. It adds up to 28. Is that really what it adds up to? It is to 28 days quitting an addiction. This is you quit. You're staying quit, and you know the devil's gonna come and tempt you and say, yeah, but remember, shut up, Big Red. We don't want to hear your shit, okay? We're working with Dr. Death, okay? You're not part of the program. This is Queen of Pentacles. This is right now, this is kind of like Capricorn energy. You could use that to focus on work too. Could be another positive thing. But you know damn well this guy's not going to want you to quit smoking, right? This guy's going to be like, come on, got ride her till the wheels fall off. You know what I mean? Like, you know damn well what he's going to say. And this is, think practically about it, though. What do we got in the way you're influencing things? Okay. Yeah, this is like manipulative. This is when you do start, like, I noticed this when quitting smoking. When you quit cigarettes, the worst part is the first 48 hours, okay? Once you get through the physical part, the rest is all like, it's like, oh my God, it's so much easier. The 48 hours up until then, drink as much water as you can, and all of a sudden your inner bitch is gonna jump out. This is your inner bitch jumping out right now. Like, backfiring everything. Like, once they find out that they're losing something and physically your body is telling you, oh shit, yeah, that doesn't feel too good, your inner bitch is gonna rise out from the Fruit of the Looms and be like, oh no, the motherfuck you didn't. And like number 9, they're gonna be you're gonna hate yourself. You're gonna feel like you hate yourself because all you gotta do is shut this bitch up for like 48 hours or whatever. Lock that bitch up and just be like, whatever, just la 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 la. Like, I don't care if you have to do that for like 48 hours. That's all you gotta do is lock that bitch up for 48 hours. And drink as much water as you can and try not to choke slam anybody. That's all you really gotta do. Isolate yourself. There's a reason why it adds up to 9, like the Hermit. Isolate yourself, because nobody else should have to deal with this shit. You're the one who put yourself in this situation. Nobody else should have to deal with it. You're supposed to be being punished for making stupid decisions. Remember all those goddamn Pee Wee Herman fucking commercials and shit? Like, for crying out loud? Wow, you should know better. What do we got in the hopes and fears, you dumb motherfuckers? I'm just kidding. This is like, but that's literally how you have to talk to yourself. But you need to shut that bitch up. That inner bitch that's gonna whine at you because they're losing their addiction or whatever. It's like, whatever, man. Everybody's got one. Everybody's got an inner bitch, okay? Hopes. This is you like feeling sorry for yourself too. Like, oh, shut up. That's still that inner bitch. I'm just saying. 4 of Cups is like, yeah, feeling like, oh, you don't have anything. Oh, if I only had a cigarette and blah, blah, blah. Just shut up. It's too bad you can't really duct tape that inner bitch up, because like that really that's one of the most annoying parts. I can almost guarantee you that's probably 90% of the reason why people start up again. Is that inner bitch just, oh, but wait a second. It's like, shut up. The lens you're looking through right now is this is a fated event. This is the way the cookie crumbles. Okay, this is the wheel of fate. You've decided to make this decision, not your inner bitch. That's why the inner bitch, go sit at the kiddie table. Inner bitch. This is like you're thinking practically about this. You don't have to listen to your inner bitch. You're the boss. This is 6 of Wands. You're gonna get recognition for this. Probably not from other people. To be honest with you, probably ain't gonna give 2 shits about it. But they should. Why should they really? This is 6 of Wands. This is a public victory. This is for you though. This is for you. You got to give yourself a pat on the back, okay? Because that's a really difficult thing to do. In the future here, somebody, you might get a new love offer, something to distract you from whatever the hell this hellish hell that you put yourself in one day, and then realize, oh my god, I've been locked in this hell for like 10 years and I didn't even realize it. This is like Knight of Cups is like yes, you're walking away. Anytime that you're tempted by this, anytime this motherfucker pops out and hey, remember that time, it's like fuck off, Big Red. This is like you're walking away. You're like no questions asked, not even entertaining the thought for a second. It's like nope. This is gonna help you with business too. You're gonna feel healthier. You're gonna have more time to deal. Your physical health is gonna improve with whatever this is. That's the King of Pentacles. Also business. You're gonna have more time to focus on business. You're not gonna be chasing that high every 20 seconds or whatever. This is 9, becoming very seasoned veteran. Delving into the unknown more, maybe finding more about yourself, because you can find a lot out about yourself through addiction. You can. You learn a lot of things, but you can find them out easier ways too. I'm just saying. This is like getting forward movement, gaining control of your environment, victory, and staying triumphant, staying well balanced. Look at your freaking chariot now. You're focusing. If you're focusing on your business, taking all that extra energy and focusing it on your business, this is your business taking off and being triumphant. 7 of the chariot here. Very beautiful. This is being indecisive about which way to go, but not feeling like you're pressured into anything. Also adding up to 9, which is the wise old sage. 9. This could be you and a business partner in the future, actually delving into something unknown. What's the moon here for, Holy Spirit? Oh, okay. This is learning. The card of the student, maybe learning something new to help, whatever. I don't want to say fill the void. This could be going on a trip, taking that extra money, going on a trip. 7, even if it's just a car ride with the chariot. This is going to lead to your abundance, whatever this is. 10 Pentacles. You could spend more time with spirit here. This is 15, working on something like a strong foundation. This is like maybe this could be like family or like brotherhood. I don't know. You could be joining like a club or something, or like just a bunch of friends that have like the same interests. Instead of wheezing up the stairs, feeling like you're gonna pass out every time. You know what I mean? This is like 15. Taking that Capricorn energy and putting into something productive. Even spirituality, like I say, God's gonna be give you a pat on the back too, because He knows how hard the addiction can be, and yeah. But really, it's really yourself you should be doing it for. You shouldn't be doing it for anybody else, because really, it's not gonna work unless you're doing it for yourself, right? This is going to bring you happiness and contentment, a fullness of life. Your life will be longer. It'll be more enjoyable. 20. This is the rewards right there. Let's see. Thinking practically about it. And that adds up to 21. The end of a cycle. The end of a cycle that you probably learned from, but your body's taking a toll because of it. But you can get that all back. At least believe if you believe you can, you can. Kali Ma, spiritual transformation. Yeah, after the first 48 hours, it's like this one you got to deal with. This is the transformation, peeling away the layers and finding out who you really are. You're not that addiction. You're something that lies underneath it, is what Kali Ma will teach you. Let's see. Kali Ma, Hijk. Kali Ma. A cycle of intense rebirth. This is your awakening. Hindu goddess Kali Ma is a fierce powerhouse of the creative feminine life force Shakti energy, the ultimate spiritual transformer. Kali confronts you into your darkest fears while simultaneously activating your eternal light. Her razor-sharp swords destroy everything that isn't authentic, and her skulls represent the death of the ego. Kali is a lightning bolt of truth that initiates sweeping change. Working with Kali can be an intense process of stripping away, yet it reveals our deepest spiritual power. Her symbols are the void, the cutlass, skulls and the red hibiscus flowers. Let's see. Of the unexpected reverberates through your entire being. It's likely that Kalima is at work. Nothing feels certain right now, and you may feel vulnerable, raw, and confronted with your deepest raw, your deepest fears. These are not easy feelings to manage, and you might want to run away from this surge of emotion with hard control over your rapidly shifting circumstances in your life. Trust the divine plan as you're entering a phase of phenomenal transformation. Kali leads you to an empty, stripped back space, bringing you face to face with your naked truth. You may see who you really are. Kali will stretch you beyond all your perceived limits, haul you outside of your comfort zone, and shake you awake with sacred revelations. Your ego will fear her, but no other goddess sees your spiritual potential quite like Kalima. You may be facing a cycle of intense shifts, but remember, you will never be given anything you can't handle. Even though life may feel unraveled right now, Kali always has your back. Stare fearlessly into the void. The time has come to be nothing less than your spectacular true self. Additional meanings, taking it one day at a time, can help you through a personal loss or tragic, dramatic change. This situation is a blessing in disguise. Invocation, out of the chaos comes divine order. My spirit roars with truth. And yeah, this one too. I knew this one was about addiction. It's like watch your words too, because when you're getting rid of something, like I say, sometimes it is best to just fly yourself up into Nunavut and chain yourself to a tree for a week, because you could say some really nasty things when you're quitting an addiction. That's why you also need to face your shadow here. This is because addiction is a part of your shadow. It's just a way of it expressing itself when you pushed it down too long. Hijkl. Lilith here. If you like treat your shadow like the ugly girl at the dance, your shadow will come back as something like addiction. They can come back in other ways too, worse ways. But yeah, you need to let your shadow out of the basement once in a while. This is Lilith, not like the ugly three-eyed stepsister. This is Lilith, is known in Jewish mythology as the first created woman. She refused to take a submissive role to Adam in the Garden of Eden. Liberating her wings, Lilith flew back to her Mesopotamian homelands. A dark, deep force of the feminine spirit, Lilith is provoking to those who misunderstand her. Patriarchy has painted her as a corrupt and dangerous, but that's because she's a transformative feminine powerhouse. Lilith's symbols are the owl for wisdom, the snake for chakra healing, and spiritual sexual awakening. Let's see. Seek professional settings for thorough shadow work. Shadow work energy is influencing the person or situation you're inquiring about. Invocation, my shadow is my inner teacher. So, yeah. Addiction can definitely be like your shadow expressing itself in the ways because you wouldn't do it, so it's doing it for you, right? How's the collective deal with this, Holy Spirit? Okay, take it slow, one day at a time. I'm getting with this with the Knight of Pentacles. Keep your eyes open for the devil is definitely, as soon as he finds out that you're quitting anything, he's gonna jump in and be like, oh, but remember how much fun it was? It's like, shut up, Big Red. Just, it's all you gotta say is shut up, Big Red. This is like your inner self is gonna tell you this too. Okay? Adding up to the High Priestess. You could be like Earth angel energy, you don't have to be. Let's see. Yeah, but at bottom of the deck, you're thinking practically, you're an honorable, diligent knight. You're gonna do your best. This is your inner, maybe going within is going to be your best friend too, to deal with that shadow work that you need to deal with as the hermit. The hermit goes within and deals with the shadow work. Makes friends with his shadow. This is takes control and governs their inner universe with the emperor here. The emperor takes control. The emperor tells the armies where to go. The hermit finds out what the problem is. 13 and puts a death together. They put death to it. Okay, adding up to 13. Working with Dr. Death. Okay, Dr. Death is going to be your best friend when dealing with this guy here. Besides the Most High, right? This is like, but he's really good at getting rid of shit. Okay. This is a fated event for this to happen. 23 also boils down to the Hierophant. It's gonna bring you closer to spirit, I believe. And you should believe that too, because yeah. Let's see. Yeah, this is one. That's beautiful. We'll end it with that. The most beautiful card there. Completing a cycle. Okay, that is what you're doing. It is done. Where's the yeah, we've already done that. But yeah, watch your words too with Agma here. Good luck.